local election headquarters.
Well, it's official. President Biden will be coming out to California for the first time since winning the White House. Biden will survey wildfire damage in Northern California and then head to Long Beach to campaign against the recall with Governor Newsom. So the president, vice president, former President Barack Obama, all trying to save Governor Newsom from being voted out. Will it work? Let's welcome in our panel of political writers this week. From the Sacramento Bee, Laura Cordy. And from Cal Matters, Dan Walters. And Laura, I'm going to begin with you here. Is the presence of the president, the VP, the Obama ad, the big boost that Governor Newsom needed to send him over the top? Or is the fallout of Afghanistan kind of overshadowing their visits?
You know, Kamala Harris was expected to come visit and campaign for Newsom a lot earlier, actually the day after that the 13 U.S. service members were killed in that Afghanistan bombing. So she canceled that. Obviously, it would have been a bad look. But Harris and Biden coming out for Newsom is kind of an expected play in the political playbook. You always bring out the big guns as the finale. It'll be really interesting to see if Biden gets any sort of negative press. I believe there were some protesters at Kamala Harris's event. So they're doing their best to make sure the Afghanistan situation doesn't overshadow. I think for Democrats, the benefit of having Harris and Biden with them outweighs the cons of the international situation.
Dan, obviously we saw some of the approval rating for President Biden go down since the Afghanistan situation. Does that hurt Governor Newsom at all with this visit from the president?
Oh, absolutely not. Biden's very popular in California, and having him come out here, my take on that thing of Biden, the Obama ad, Kamala Harris is gilding the lily, which is an old phrase that probably none of you have ever heard about. But I think at this stage of the game, Gavin Newsom's not just doesn't want to just win. He wants a landslide. He wants a slam dunk everything landslide that will propel his national image for future reference. I think he knows he's got this thing won. He just wants now to really raise his profile with a landslide win.
You're trying to steal my thunder for the next question here. You know, we've been swimming in the recall polls.
Sorry about that.
Well, that's okay, but all of them now showing again Newsom is going to survive the recall. Is there any changes of that perception between now and Tuesday? Dan, go ahead.
I don't think so. You know, 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, yeah, maybe, but once the early vote casting data came in, where those votes were being cast and who was casting those votes, it became pretty clear that they had probably won the turnout battle. That was the only question in this whole thing from day one, was whether the Democrats would turn out in sufficient numbers to offset the Republicans who were expecting to come out in big numbers for them, big percentages. And that was really that's what put Gavin Newsom in danger in the first place, was the idea of a low Democratic turnout. But apparently, and they concentrated on that. They concentrated on that both in ground game, get out the vote campaigns, and by shifting into the attack mode, focused on Larry Elder to essentially scare Democrats into coming out, saying, you don't want this guy, this right-wing fanatic, to become governor of California, so come out and vote no on the recall. And I think it worked. It worked, and of course fueled by a lot of money that the governor had to spend. And so, yeah, I think now, again, I think he's looking for a landslide.
Laura, I'll get your thoughts on that. Is this a slam dunk for Governor Newsom?
I think Dan's right that he certainly wants it to be at this point. It's really interesting that we're seeing almost a 20-point lead for Newsom in the polls. Like Dan said, turnout was a really big concern for Democrats at the beginning of the summer. You know, at the Harris event yesterday, some of Newsom's advisors told reporters that they're running a ground game unlike anything else that they've ever done. They have a huge core of volunteers. They've been texting, calling, knocking on doors. But I don't think you can understate the benefit of having Larry Elder to run against. Truly having somebody who I think who Newsom is positioning as a Trump surrogate makes it a lot easier for him to kind of warn Democrats and raise the flag of you don't want this guy in office. I think that that's really given Newsom a platform to raise alarm about, and that's helped his turnout problem substantially.
All right, we're going to talk more about Larry Elder and that close encounter with a raw egg from a protester coming up in our second panel, so guys, hang tight. But still to come, is the government in danger of shutting down? A new presidential COVID mandate and the aftermath in Afghanistan. One-on-one with the chairman of the House Intel Committee, Congressman Adam Schiff. Next.